Good morning. My name is Udit. Nice to meet you. All right. So I am going to show you something. And also, I've been carrying this perfume with me. So it's Boys the Vetiver Karl Lagerfeld. Okay. So let me spray it on me. One, two, three. Smells great. It's European touch. Anyway, um, I have been quite away from YouTube. First of all, I'm going to show you something, one of my accomplishments. Privet. So it's hi in Russian. Look, it's written. You can see it's look, Privet. Basically, the thing is, I have been quite busy this past year. So this is the seventh month, and this is today is 18th July, which is the 18th day of the seventh month. Okay, so I have done quite a lot of things this year. First of all, I had one surgery, then I had two surgeries. I was hospitalized two times this year because I was ill. Okay, quite really ill. And now surgeries, one surgery lasted, for one surgery, I was exactly for about 24 hours in the hospital, which was a great hospital. Yeah. And the second hospital, I was in the hospital for 7 hours. Okay, so I was hospitalized for two times this year. Quite literally, hospitalization has given me life. And the first surgery I got was on 31st January, and just made me alive because when you die, when you drain that, I quite literally drain blood. When you drain that blood, you realize you're just human, you're weak. Don't mess with stuff, don't mess with biology, and I'm quite good. I'm doing really good. Second time I was hospitalized, there was a cut on my chest. So to fix that, they had to remove an organ. And my organs have been working fine, which I will quite literally tell you about all of the stuff. This video is going to be a long video because I've done a lot of stuff this year, and I've not even failed this year. It's not that, oh, I failed in an exam. I appeared for exams to study abroad, and I passed it. Yeah, I did pass it, but with low marks because of the surgery. I couldn't study for. If I have gotten 3 more months, I would have scored 90%, but I scored really low, just above 50%. So I passed the exam, and I am really proud to say that I am a graduate. I graduated high school this year, and I was preparing for to study abroad, but the fees is quite a lot. It's $50,000 a year, so I cannot. I don't earn that much, and my parents are old enough, so we don't want to take a loan. So that's why I'm staying in India right now. So I had two surgeries this year. I was hospitalized two times. Third thing is I passed an exam, and everything's going fine. Okay, so this person named Brian Johnson, when I was preparing for my exams, I when I was preparing for my exams, this person named Brian Johnson came to India and was popular all over the news for leaving a podcast midway. So Brian Johnson is the founder of Venmo. Venmo, just like PayPal, you can send money to college students and to each other. Venmo. He's the founder of that. So Brian Johnson uh, released a video about oxygen therapy, which is hyperbaric oxygen therapy HBOT, which I've taken for one day, and it cost me. I cannot write the stuff, but I will tell you how much it cost me. 65,000 rupees, which is 650 Great Britain pounds. It cost me 650 Great Britain pound for one day of HBOT, which is hyperbaric oxygen therapy. And it is quite expensive. And would I say it's worth it? I would say it's worth it. It's just worth it. Let's say if you're inhaling oxygen and you quite asleep, it's really worth it because you feel the influx of oxygen coming into your nose, your body, and just your lungs become more bigger. Also, uh, Brian Johnson explained that if you defy aging, you need to reduce inflammation, which I've done, increase my bone density, which I have an X-ray for. I have, proof that I've done stuff. I'm not just like saying, "Oh, I did stuff." I increase my bone density. First of all, I reduce my inflammation to nil. I mean zero. Yes, there's inflammation, but it's related to Delhi's pollution. Third is that first is I yeah. Third is I have made my organs more younger. Fourth, I have reduced my addiction of porn, masturbation, weed, marijuana, cocaine, everything. I have not even taken cocaine for more than 6 months. I was drinking coffee and soda instead, but I did not take cocaine. So I've reduced that. I did not even take cocaine for more than 6 months. And I am not even going to take cocaine for my whole life because cocaine makes you lazy. And I have passed that exam, and I know how hard work it takes to pass an exam. Okay, I've talked to a lot of people. I socialize, but it drained my bank balance. I'm quite literally broke, so I have to borrow from my mom. Yeah, my insurance cover is going to like renew and mature, so it's going to credit 10,000 pounds into my account. Cool. But the thing is, uh, I've done all of the things. I've passed an exam, which is really tough. It's not easy to pass an exam just after a surgery. I wanted to get two surgery, which is septoplasty and gynecomastia. Septoplasty for ENT and gynecomastia for this chest for nipples. I wanted to get two surgeries, but the exams were really hard. I quite literally didn't get time. So I have done all of the things and I've passed every single bit, and I've quite made myself more confident that I can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. They think, oh, he's a white guy, he might have money and he can spend. No, I do. I was born into money, but I wasted it a lot. Now I don't have money. We are broke. This is a rented house. As you can see this thing. Right? This is a rented house. This is a leased house in American words. So, look, I have quite literally made a lot of progress in 7 months, and I have been weaker. I've been physically weak. I've been beaten up, blood, everything. But I'm alive. I quite literally got my first taste of death while in sepnoplasty, while I was unconscious. I fainted. Death is an inevitable thing. You can't defy it. You just can't defy it, but you can reduce it. You can delay the let's say this is death and this is you. It is coming, but you can delay the speed at which it is coming. So I followed Brian Johnson, and he's quite literally practical. He's quite literally practical, I would say. And I've oiled my hair as well, so there's no acne. I have followed Brian Johnson, and he's quite literally practical. I've done hyperbaric oxygen therapy, which is 650 Great Britain pounds for one day. It's quite literally expensive. You need a doctor's prescription. You need to get hospitalized. I mean, the machines are really big. Yeah, I mean, yeah, do whatever that. It depends. So I've done it. Um, I've increased my height. I've increased my foot size, and I applied this perfume, which is good. And uh, I was hospitalized 2 times this year, and I was quite literally weak. I passed an exam. I have reduced my. I think my trauma is really nothing. I don't have any trauma. If you see trauma, I don't have any trauma because trauma sets in from your brain. Then the next place your trauma is in your stomach, your gut. There's no trauma. I've reduced my fat levels. I don't have a DEXA scan. I have reduced my fat levels. I think I did not take plasma therapy, which is quite expensive. I've done a lot of things because I was quite literally busy because of the exams, and this is the last legal thing I was doing. And I also, uh, I don't have a girlfriend, but I'm going to tell you one thing. I'm thinking about leaving the country because it's quite this perfume. If you see this, is it? Yeah, you can see this. I'm thinking about leaving the country because this perfume was gifted me by my dad. He has a lot of perfumes from Abu Dhabi, UAE, sorry, Dubai, UAE. I mean, yeah, but I don't usually use those Muslim country perfume because the smell is not good as compared to this European, which is made in France, France, France. Okay, so basically, I have mm, this perfume was gifted me to me by my dad, and I am thinking about leaving this country because the finance minister of this country, people don't know. People only know about Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Cool, he's the world leader. Okay, so I'm back. There were a glitch. Anyway, so basically, I was telling I am thinking about leaving the country because finance minister of a country, people only know about Prime Minister Narendra Modi, which is the world, yeah, he's a world leader, but uh, India's finance minister Nirmala Sitharaman has quite literally increased the taxes, increase the cost of goods, increase the cost of tomatoes, and increased tax collection, which is not only income tax. The highest income tax rate is 30%, which is quite a lot. It should be around maybe like nil 0%. I don't pay on I don't pay no in I don't pay any income tax, but the highest income tax, which is 30%. Besides income tax, there's IGST, SGST, CGST, inheritance tax, capital gains tax, sales tax, uh, uh, and internet, yeah, IGST, correct, and GST in general, which is goods and services tax. Tax, when you sell goods, you need to take GST. which is goods and services tax, which has to be collected at the central level and the state level. So it's the same. The center and the state is same. It's not like Florida has 0 and the center is like 25%. No, it's not that. It's the same. If 6% is the CGST, the SGST will be 6%. So that equates to 12%. She has made the tax really, really high. So as you can see, 30% is the income tax which you pay for every £100,000 you earn in India. You pay £30,000 to the government from your accountant. He pays, bills you £30,000. Boom, £30,000 income tax. Then there's on top of £30,000 plus IGST, SGST, CGST, inheritance tax, capital gains tax, sales tax, house tax. Yeah, I was forgetting about real estate tax, house tax. There's a lot of taxes beyond the 30% tax. She's quite literally made everything expensive, and after the tax, what you are left with, you purchase this, which is Boys the Vetiver called Lagerfeld, which is perfume. Okay, for you can see, yeah, Forever 21. Notebooks, medicine. Okay, medicine, uh, which costs 500 rupees for 2 bottles. Medicines, mobile, that's after tax money. After you've paid tax, what is left after tax, you pay the you pay the you pay the shit out of every penny you earn after what you have left with after paying tax. Let's say you paid 45% tax out of £100,000, which is £45,000 just in taxes. I mean, seriously, come on. And you're saying this is a developing country. Hello, I'm thinking about leaving the country. Also, I quite literally tell you one thing. I don't earn above 13 lakhs a year. I don't, which is £13,000 a year. I don't earn above that because I rely on my dad's income. Seriously, how can you live in a developing country whose tax rate is 30% income tax, which is compulsory? Then there's IGST, CGST, SGST, inheritance tax, sales tax, house tax, capital gains tax, and that equates to a whole of £45,000 of out of every £100,000 you earn. So how much are you left with? 55,000 pounds of every revenue that generates £100,000. Are you serious? 55,000 pounds for a developing country. Are you serious? I'm really sorry. This shit is not working out in a developing country, and you're telling we need to pay the tax. So what I've done is quite literally brain. Whatever I get in my bank account, I literally deposit every £100 into my mom's account, and then I tell her, hey, pay me or buy me these things out of your own account. So that way I don't own. So it, it looks like I don't own. And I give all of the money to my mom. By the way, I live with my parents. And I don't pay any taxes, which is income tax. I'm not talking about sales tax, income tax. Then, but it's really difficult. I'm not going to survive with my parents because these guys are old. Okay, so I passed my exam. Now I can go to any country. US, Canada, UK, New Zealand, any country. But I don't have the money. Anyway, we are working on that. Anyway, out of the tax we pay, let's say we paid £45,000 in tax. Out of £55,000, I have to buy notebooks, perfume. Dude, how am I going to survive out of £55,000? And you're saying this is a developing country. You're making this tax rate as if it is a developed country, and it's quite literally expensive. If you don't build a business, it's quite literally expensive. If you are paying it on ordinary income tax, which is 30%, it's quite literally. Okay. So one more thing about my YouTube is I can't speak about threesomes. Why? Because my account has been flagged for community guidelines and I cannot talk about sex, relationships, threesomes. Sorry, I'm not having that. I will never have a threesome because that's not what kids aim for. I'm going to have a girlfriend who I'm going to love. And I'm quite literally receiving love because I've been working out. I don't box because box, disfigures your brain from inside. It creates memory loss. I've been working out. I've been receiving love, and I think this is my time. Now I think I can get a girlfriend because I think that getting a girlfriend will be the luckiest thing I can do beyond leaving this country because it's been like last time a message came. Okay, a message came a few days ago this week uh, about something. So I just, after seeing that message, I wanted to make a video, but I did not have the time. So when I broke my phone, which is OnePlus, I was just dealing with a lot of tensions about the exams. I did not have the exams back then, but I was about to have exams after 1 month exactly, or 1 month some days, and I was having a difficult breakup because she was really gorgeous. She was a yeah Russian. I mean, yeah, she's quite literally the best girl I've ever had. If I would have a best friend like this, I would be the luckiest guy in the entire world. It's quite literally. I was having the exam. I mean, I had exams 1 month after, so I had to break up because if I had resumed the relationship, I couldn't focus on myself. I wanted to focus on myself, and I quite literally passed the exams because of the breakup, and I quite literally had gynecomastia, which is the surgery. I was hospitalized for 7 hours um, in June, and literally everything's going fine. I mean, I'm telling you, no girl will respect you unless and until you respect yourself. If you're not going to respect yourself, I'm telling you, this shit's not working out. If you think a beautiful girl can come into your life, yes, she can. But if you're not going to love yourself, how are you going to expect the other person to love you the same way you love yourself? Or more love has to be expected that shouldn't be met by the expectations which have to be completed. Okay, so I'm learning something. Um, so yeah, so this was my stuff, and I have been quite progressive about things. And I think, let's say, 3 months back, I used to masturbate a lot. After I saw my result and I passed the exam, I literally stopped masturbation, and I've even reduced masturbation. Now I quite don't masturbate every day. I masturbate yeah, every day, or maybe yeah, every, let's say I masturbate quite a few times every week, every quite a few days in a week, but I don't masturbate every day. I quite watch porn. Yeah, that's quite quintessential for my health. I quite really love beautiful girls. I mean, yeah, but I've reduced or stopped the masturbation. That's quite literally helping me build muscle recovery. Our organs are becoming young. I'm becoming more happy. Don't you see? I'm more happy. I'm more happy. And I am not applying sunblock, which is quite literally the first step in greatness, which is made me my organs young from inside. I mean, my lungs, kidney, heart, everything has become my dick from inside, my penic, penis from inside the mechanic machine has become more young. I'm more youthful and I'm full of energy. I feel energy and I feel quite young. And so it's just really good that I passed my exams. And don't be afraid, dude. I'm going to tell you one thing. Don't be afraid, dude. If you think life is going to hit you like that and you're just going to lie down on the floor, dude, how much hard are you going to lie down on the floor? 1, 4, 9, rest. Hey, dude, get a surgery. Get healthy, dude. It's going to get over. Do you think life ends with harsh realities? No, life shouldn't be hard. Life should be easy, but you should be hard on yourself. Train hard, become more hard, and just don't don't live life to some boundaries. Expand, take risk, take LSD, take psychedelics. You know, LSD has been one of the few things I've quite literally made myself right onto that. I did take LSD in 2023, and that has quite literally made my brain that I need to do these kinds of stuff that would make my life right. One of them was passing an exam. My formal education done for whole life. I'm done. Next is moving out of the country. I'm really happy. If I see about the future, you know what? If I think about the future is going to be really good. It's going to be more easy. My kids, which are not going to be mine, I think they're going to be adopted children, are going to be really happy. They're going to be really happy. They're going to enjoy that. Hey, my dad, this blue t-shirt is quite literally happy, and this is the best dad I've got. Maybe she's a daughter. I love girls. Yeah, there's a reason I want to have a daughter. Maybe things change. So just be happy. Just live life to your fullest, and you are the reason life is going to pull you out of struggles. And life's not stopping you. You are the one stopping yourself. It is in your brain that's stopping you. I passed my exams. I passed my exams. One shot, one shot. Give it a chance. You know the lyrics of Eminem. Okay, one shot. I passed the exam. I passed the exam. I passed the exam. I passed. I passed. If I can pass, you can pass. If I can get a girlfriend, you can get a girlfriend. Nothing's stopping you from doing anything in India. But let me tell you, there are not beautiful girls in India. Yeah, they're quite literally old. Diabetes. Yeah, I had diabetes. Now I don't. Thyroid, hormonal imbalance, ugly, black. That's why I'm saying move out of the country, move out of Asia, move to Europe. You're not going to get a US citizenship as an Indian. I'm telling you, no, that's not going to happen. Not even Canada, not even Australia. Move to Europe, see the beauty. It lies within. You're going to get meet a lot of beautiful people. Talk to them. They're really kind when they talk to you, full of joy, full of life. That's when you know they have the most immense sex. The most happiest people I've seen, including me, have the best sex. They enjoy life. They don't have debt. They don't have loans to pay. I don't have any loans. I don't have any loans. I don't have any PFs. I don't have any loans. I don't have any debt. My family owes debt, yeah. We have to clear that. But we don't, I personally, as a person, as an account holder of Indian bank account, I don't own any debt. I don't. My dad owns debt. My dad owns debt. I know he has made quite literally made some mistakes. I made some mistakes. I don't own any debt as an Indian account holder. I don't own any debt. Why would I care about people thinking about me when people are not going to um, uh, when people are not going to come at the funeral? Why do I think I'm quite literally really happy right now because I'm making this video and this shows I have Macs. Look, if I show you, if you can see these Macs, I have Macs. Yeah, I have Macs. I've got a have laser. I don't have money. I think about all the stuff. I'm quite literally really happy. I am thinking about the future that it's going to really happy. The person who's going to match my mentality will kiss me and we'll fall in love, we'll share the same bed. Rest is history. We'll not have kids. I don't want to have kids. I don't want to have kids. Why? Because I don't make money. I don't make money. But I'm quite literally having surgeries, having health surgeries, 650 Great Britain pounds, oxygen therapy. I'm quite literally doing those things because I changed my trajectory from decaying to filling. Now I can jump. I can do things. I got my blood test done. I don't have anything, only vitamin D and hemoglobin level are low. Otherwise, everything's fine. I'm quite literally really healthy. Uh, I got checked by a urologist for ED, which is erectile dysfunction. Do you know what he said? Your dick is better than 99% of the penis all over the world. I'm better than that. 99% of the penises, I'm better than that. Do you know what that means? I'm taking care of this thing. Brain. Your brain. Put more oil into the engine drive, and you're going to have the best future. Just enjoy life. Because if you're not going to enjoy, your skin color is not helping you. Even if you're a brown guy, if you're a black guy, not, no, no, no. If you're a brown guy, if you're a Caucasian guy, whatever colors your skin, if you're not prioritizing this V6, think of yourself as a Bugatti. And this brain is a V6. Put more quality oil in it. And you drive and you ride smooth. Take more sleep, rest, because the engine's heating up. Rest. Take care. Take it easy, man. Peace.